CNBC.com's Alex Sherman has a look at what the federal court's decision could mean for other media giants. Alex, let's start with Verizon.
So Verizon might be the most obvious one here, Wilford, in that they're the direct competitor to AT&T, largest U.S. wireless provider. If AT&T can buy Time Warner, theoretically Verizon can also buy a content company if they want to. The question is, does Verizon want to? Mixed opinions about that. There has been some speculation that they may have had talks to buy CBS or maybe even a combined CBS-Viacom if those two companies at some point come together. But Verizon just announced a new CEO, Hans Vestberg, and he is their CTO, which indicates that Verizon may be more focused on improving their wireless network for next-generation wireless 5G rather than buying a content company.
Okay, so that's the Verizon side of things. What about with Charter, Alex?
Yeah, so Charter is in a similar boat in the sense that if the deal is approved, theoretically Charter can buy a content company. Of course, John Malone owns a portion of Charter, and he also owns a stake in a bunch of different content companies, Lionsgate, Starz, Discovery. John Malone has been a big proponent, he's called the cable cowboy, a big proponent of putting together all of these assets and having a giant company theoretically that could offer both content and distribution. That's all, of course, hypothetical at this point, but if the deal is approved, Charter could go down that route. If the deal isn't approved, Charter probably becomes a takeover target, potentially from Verizon or even a combined Sprint T-Mobile. Of course, those companies need to merge first, but maybe they turn their attention toward a cable company if they can't buy a content company.
And another one, Alex, what about Discovery? I mean, will we see some more consolidation around them?
Yeah, so in the words of Pete Campbell from Mad Men, not great, Bob, if this deal is not approved for any of the small content companies like Discovery or Viacom or CBS. Really, in the entire media landscape, it's the smaller content companies that need this deal to go through. Why is that? Because if the deal doesn't go through, you probably take out a lot of those potential buyers, Verizon, Charter, Comcast, AT&T. Now, there is a possibility, depending on the language of this, that maybe the reason AT&T can't go forward with this Time Warner deal is because they own DirecTV, which is a national provider of content, rather than the regional players of, let's say, Comcast or Charter, or even Verizon, which only owns Verizon Fios, not a national TV distributor like DirecTV. If that is the reason why this deal can't go through, then all of a sudden those players theoretically could buy a content company. So we'll have to watch the exact language of this. But in general, I would say it would be bad news. In fact, maybe the worst news for the smaller content providers that are desperate to be taken out or at least gain scale. They'd probably have to merge with each other if the bigger distribution companies can't buy them.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.